Here at Peengrease, we believe that racism, like COVID, is a vicious killer that spreads rapidly and infects the most vulnerable, like your grandmother. It is for this reason that we leapt into action when we heard about the trouble brewing in this small Pacific Northwest town. You see, what had started as a minor dispute over merchandising rights between two reputable minority youth groups, the Black Snakes and Las Serpientes Negras, was taken out of context and blown out of all proportion by the prejudicial townsfolk. Now, the real problem was that these well-intentioned boys could never get justice in this intolerant community. The solution was obvious: surgically alter every person in town to look like Vin Diesel. Let me tell you, it was an unmitigated success. No one could even recognize themselves, let alone formulate the proper racial bias to hold toward anyone else. Unfortunately, the celebration was short-lived. You see, it turns out that the cold-hearted bank manager had plans to sell the town in order to build an elite resort, putting at risk the newfound racial harmony. The solution was obvious. The local residents set off on an epic adventure in search of the fabled treasure of the infamous pirate Three-Eyed Willie. Now freed from the oppression of prejudice, they braved the caverns running deep beneath their town, avoiding booby traps, solving puzzles, and in the end, finding the lost treasure. Unfortunately, the celebration was short-lived. You see, our legal experts found that the treasure was, in fact, the rightful property of Three-Eyed Willie's one true heir, who, as fate would have it, was the bank manager. On the bright side, the now raceless group was finally able to have a fair trial. Unfortunately, they were found guilty of trespassing and grave robbing and faced 2 lifetimes in prison. The solution was obvious. To pay off their debt to society, the town's former residents would work in indentured servitude at the newly completed resort. And since the former residents no longer had any discernible racial identity, we could hardly find the arrangement problematic. Peengrease. Erasing racism, one race at a time.